That's disco, baby. Dun 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 da 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 da. Is that wall always exposed like that? Why does this look so suspicious? Huh. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Oh, I guess it looks like it here, too. Morning.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes? Got the 20 ray. Then why are you wasting...
Okay, well, no need to be mean about it. I got you a new bird.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
All right, we gotta intimidate. We gotta talk to Hardy.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, I talked to Classy. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Because she's your real leader.
You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it, or fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off!
Civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pet Ruby. Well, not on my watch you won't. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Can eat up my logic. Okay, I guess we're in this hat. Oh boy, yeah, that's... Okay, actually, luckily we can wear this hat because it's +2. Oh, it's for the best.
It's you again. What is it?
I'm sorry, there's just something really funny about Disco talking to Hardy. Hardy tells him to fuck off. So he takes out one of those hats, those pointed straw hats, and puts it on his head. Takes off his police jacket and puts on this, like, plaid menace. And then looks him dead in the eye.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into
Oh,
a single
God, that's funny.
thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't orphan?
Because she was here all night with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke.
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, though.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Yes, we have a ballistics lab in Corcoran. We consult in cases like this.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. Still, all the labs in the world don't put her on that roof. How'd she get there?
We could have gotten gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Yeah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass.
It's a locked door in the kitchen.
Place.
And another on the roof. You ever been through those?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those two doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
You notice the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling.
All right, I'll play along. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them with some kind of dumb waiter
What wench? Where's the wench?
on the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have been across the roof when the man was shot? Or had access to the roof when the man was shot?
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
I love that. I love that visual imagery. Oh, yeah, the shadow of a doubt in the shape of a gun.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But
There are weapons like these just lying around at Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
I don't want to tell him, but I guess I'm telling him. There's a seller in the bookshop. It was hidden now. There's just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Already established Ruby's running guns. She could have smuggled guns
God
or
damn,
drugs. She could have smuggled
That's
guns.
just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
All I'm saying, from what I've seen in the cabin, she could have had no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it?
You just showed him a breech loading gun.
I just showed you a breech loader any child could have.
A broken old broomstick is what you showed me. But point taken.
Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.46 millimeter. The Belgrave used the same
The
caliber.
blonde man looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4 millimeter too.
"Whoa."
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
I didn't say it proved she had the motor, just that we need to find it.
All right. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been just covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Let's see here. Who do we want to use? Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends or part of a lynch mob? Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for
The
committing murder?
man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Maybe it's all part of a leadership chain. No, when Classy came down and said Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Eugene wants a woman on the team so they can do their job. That must be hard. Half of Martinez is female.
Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
Cassie's told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby.
Yeah. Like what?
Apparently she had a thing. I don't want to... Sex. She wanted sex
The
somehow.
big man falls absolutely silent. Behind his squinting eyes, dominoes are falling. Fast. It's all beginning to make sense to him now.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Oh, Angus. My sweet, sweet Angus.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
Jesus. You just missed it, Amy. Fat Angus goes, yeah, but the fat man looks up from the table, oblivious. They're both girls. My man, Fat Angus doesn't understand that lesbians exist. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, come on, guys. She hangs out with you meatheads. This can't come as a surprise.
Yeah? No. Ruby's got more balls than a ball pit. You'd have to be an idiot not to... Guys, I'm not the only one who knew. Right?
Knew what? First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a lie.
Oi! Watch it! I'll arrest you for that. I can't, but... don't be throwing around slurs.
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
Okay.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Nope, that's not why.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Kelsey said you made advances on her and that she thwarted them.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
Oh, hopefully everyone can hear me. I think so, right? Ugh. All right, Ruby then threatened. Okay.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
Sort of, but he doesn't have to know that.
She just told us. Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret. Now that I start thinking about it, I don't know why I didn't see it.
Morning, Gwen.
And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a Hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
And then, boss, use us to cover it up? I mean, that's just fucked up.
If it's true. But it's not. Right?
Guys, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared
I
of?
told you. You.
Me as in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a regular cop with... I don't want to say that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Yeah, just speaking to the hotties.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught me. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too.
Hmm.
A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth.
I need to look through my
Change
pages.
the subject.
Any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for
A
her?
little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her? More precisely.
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
You're all here. Who's that looking?
Lizzie needed
Yeah, I
some
figured.
air.
She didn't go tell Ab.
No one goes to tell Evrard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Tell me where on the coast she should start
Sure,
looking.
there are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
It's my shack.
Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Do you know what she's doing with the ULN frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring.
I like
holding a
Titus.
piece of unpolished granite.
You know, Titus, we're fellow socialists working together against the man.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling.
All right. I need perception. Can't really organize these how I would like. Okay, can I put my fedora back on? My jacket on. Do I really not have any sort of perception glasses, I guess? Okay. I just wish it was a little bit better. This is an annoying system. Alright, this will have to do. I don't think I have anything that helps perception. But this looks all good. Okay.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
The latch up there. Key in the bush. Need you guys to hand the key to me.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Thank you, Theo.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
No worries. So, am I going upstairs, I think?
The same small, heavy door. It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it.
Okay, it's not for there. What is this for? Because there wasn't... Is it for that... those, like, steps in the backyard? Oh, I can inspect the key. Good shout. It does not look like a... Oh, keys, maybe? No, I cannot.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted.
Oh, I didn't
blue.
realize it was locked.
It could be connected to the barred door upstairs. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Off we go! Franco Nigerian. White Dodora. NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner window.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball
Not
machine?
just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit. A phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on.
Oh no, we're not actually playing.
Those flippers are ready. Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Pinball isn't for me. That was a coincidence.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's White Dodora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
Deora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era, on the Muindi Isola, the others being Ria Silvia and Advesperaskit. This theme is all about early airships and beautiful, sad, pearl-laden women. It's quite nice, actually. The lieutenant grimaces looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
All right, let's you know, we won't get distracted, Kim. It was I was just
This
checking.
small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
I was just seeing if it was related to the case.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long, long time ago.
Its last maintenance is
That
in
it
88.
does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator... Wait, 88. That elevator was maintained a
At the
long
end of the
time ago.
last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
I wonder what this elevator was used
Seems
for.
like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Oh. Well, it just worked. Oh, that's a sick-ass jacket. Yes! We look so cool. We look so fucking cool. Should I do the... I think the bow tie's the coolest, right? Does it have to... Should it be the bow tie, or should we do the... I think it's got to be the bow tie. Oh, we look so cool. Detective Dubois.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Harties bang away at it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here. With the let's have a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips
But is
point
one
both ways.
worn?
This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom-made or old-fashioned.
It doesn't look like the old sole print we
The
found.
size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
Prints look like one person with back.
Between that and that.
Doesn't look like the worker's boots with the hanging
No.
though.
These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week, too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
It was a stereo investigation, after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, leading to the roof, from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside.
Oh
bathed
boy.
In drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Clarice's bedroom.
You can
from here.
barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
What are those people doing?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural.
I mean, I don't know, Kim. I would argue that's actually quite important, seeing as we're dealing with someone who might have killed someone.
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Glacia about this route. See how she reacts?
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series, In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly, and reads science fiction.
Gotcha! I mean, hi.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Get back to those Elijah doll.
Yes, we demand. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
I have skill points. I could get... I want to dream of an independent Revachel. Let me put my Shiva's scarf on. I don't think I have anything else that gives Shivas.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here?
A warm column of air rises around you, encircling the building you stand on. You feel its twisting shape, bits of paper and bullets on the thermal, along with several million liters of water, all rising up into the great Insulindian sky.
Where does it rise?
Because it's warm, from the gathering spring, from the oceanic current flowing into the bay, the people on the streets, and the machines that hum in the harbor. Heavy fuel oils, too. From the vapor, a great cumulus is formed, a cloud castle 1,000 meters high. A flock of seagulls screams, hitchhiking on the thermal. They too are part of the procession, the honor watch. For her, the guest, waiting for Gloria. Soon these clouds will all fall down as rain. Spring will come. 2 more months, maybe less. It's time.
You mean here in Martinez? I'm waiting for the miracle to happen. It'll take one to get me out of the mess I'm in.
And what would that miracle be?
The return, of course. Now, I know I'm not from around here. I would only be hitchhiking. The return is a big hit in the industrial espionage circles. A lot of desperate, seedy types there. All screwed in this unipolar world.
What is the return?
Don't you know, sir? I thought you were from around here. You look like Mr. Revachol.
Humor me.
The return, well, it's part urban myth, part political science. It's a fool's hope, sir, and it's also all I've got. They say there will be an event, that it will happen somewhere here. In Revachol West. They say it will happen soon, and that it will change everything.
Le retour.
The return of what exactly?
Of the king, of the nation, of communism, return on investment. I don't know exactly. It's meant to be vague, as promises generally are. But at the same time, I mean, things can't go on like this forever. Something will give. It always does.
It's an empty vessel, an amphora waiting to be filled. Something always returns from the past. It's how the future happens. Many guesses turn out to have been right.
Some political event. How do you
As
know
I
that?
said, there's talk. In the competitive intelligence crowd, a lot of people, like me, who need a new color on the map. It's all blue, you see, and that blue doesn't like us.
Came all this way because of a
No.
rumor.
I came all this way on a false passport and some money. To hide, mostly. In the most volatile part of the Real Belt, where it's easiest to disappear. Where the walls are still porous and you can slip through. This is just something to get me through the night, you know? A little espérance.
Is that why you said you would like to surrender in a free Revachol?
Yeah, I guess it is.
So she thinks, at least partly, that this return will feature a self-governing Revachol. She has already placed her bets.
How soon will it happen?
Soon. But it's been soon for almost half a century now, so don't hold your breath. No need to worry, Lieutenant. I'm sure the streets will not erupt in seditious violence just yet.
These streets? I'm not so sure, miss.
Next question. Do you really think it won't happen?
I do.
So do I.
I agree, Detective. Something is coming. Trouble. It will be a hot spring. I don't know what exactly, but...
Something is happening in this city. I can feel it when I'm out here at night.
Her thought trails off. The wind picks up again. Above her, a great cumulus cloud rises, ready to fall down as precipitation. April will come, then May. A month, maybe 2 from now. You shudder. The feeling dissipates. The thought ends.
So it could happen on, I don't know, May 1st? Oh shit, wait. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Wait. Wait, fuck. So it could happen on May 1st? I'm sorry. I'm not even a communist. I'm a socialist. But you know, people, workers of the world unite. And I'm probably not the kind of socialist that, like, the type of communism that's depicted in this game is very Stalinist. It's very much like USSR communism. Kraz, Mazgrov, or whatever is very clearly meant to be marked. But, like, it seems like the way they took it is very, like, Stalinist? I mean, it makes sense. This game was made in Eastern Europe, right? I don't know exactly where this game was made. Disco Elysium. Estonian. Yeah, okay, that checks out. You know, people who didn't exactly have the most great time with...
Hey, was there another thing? Great. I love those.
God, what if I told you I got to the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here.
Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. Pinball workshop.
I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? You want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
I feel a capitalist plot coming up.
Capitalist plot. The pinball we have in the corner now is broken. I want to diversify the entertainment options. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's...
That damn karaoke machine has done nothing but good.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
Also, there's people on the wall. Upstairs in the secret back room next to Clace's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball
I'll have
machines.
it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
I probably shouldn't have accused him of that. I have. It was hilarious.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
All right, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not. Yes?
Where did he put the bird? I got him a new bird. Where did he put the bird? Because they, like, faded away and everything to, like, make it look like they were putting the bird up. But now I don't see a burb. And he still has this burb. Where did he put the bird? I go in these back rooms. Because, like, if you look at this, look. There's a room between all two rooms. And I want to know what it is. I also want to know where he put the bird. The lack of burb. I find your lack of burb disturbing. I find the lack of burb disturbing. Yeah, I was doing like the lack of faith. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Like from Star Wars. Ignore me. Oh, I didn't even read it properly. Disturbing. Burp is the word. Do you think that's just a bug that I didn't get the bird put up? Because I'm sad. I got him that very nice bird. And he has spent 4 days trying to fix that other bird. I love that, Bryn. I didn't know that. It's great. Cacao! Please don't tell me I have to talk to crypto-fascists anymore. The last thing I want to do is talk to a crypto-fascist.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the Whirling in Rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Perhaps they can't just climb the
It's not possible to climb that ladder.
It's true.
And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
It does look extremely rickety. and wouldn't help much either.
The
To
fire?
warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fire this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it? Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Tiomutiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmaran. The Suzerainties population was mostly Ilmaran Areopagites, up to 97%. The region was known for its tobacco export, hence the name. Nothing is unimportant, detective.
So... Seems important somehow. Uh-oh, okay. Where's Bowie? She said past the broken pipe. West of the boardwalk, somewhere in the reeds. Okay, well, we north, sort of. We need to get the other side of it. I do want to try to go in there in a second, but let's focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, it does look like a sewer, actually. Hi, Vanny. Hi, Bean. Thank you for this subscription, the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Oh, I don't want to have to talk to the crypto fascist again. I'm running away from the crypto fascist. You can't make me talk to him.
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds.
It's okay.
At first, it just looks like trash.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Closer.
That over there. Must be the boy Klaas you told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
Ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies. Yes, spindly extremities have been here. Snap the cords keeping the boy in place. A little longer, and it will be floating somewhere out in the open sea.
What?
Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again, as always.
Yes, but who or what is it?
Splendor.
Damn, I really just felt strange right we're lucky it's still here a little longer. It would have floated away.
Indeed. Let's see what's inside.
The boy is not tied to anything. The
Boy.
cords dangling from the bottom really have been torn or cut. You lift it out of the water easily, noticing how light it is. The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
There's something in there, splashing around. It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay. The water this side of the peninsula is cleaner. Actually, smells a little salty. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
Well, damn.
The documents. What do you think?
I have no idea.
It's a minor quirk. We know it was in the BWA.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
Could this be related to the cryptozoologists and their little expedition?
In my experience, cryptids are generally uninterested in travel documentation. We should go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
I'm asking the crypto fascist. Also, I just realized the crypto in his name means like cryptid, not cryptocurrency. But I still
Always a pleasure to see an
I hate him.
officer.
I hate him. I hate him. I'm sorry, but I hate him.
I mean, officers.
Shut the fuck up. You respect my goddamn partner.
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way.
Yeah, I probably will.
But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
I know, I agree, Dad.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Yes, officer?
Yeah, fuck you. I hate him.
Hello. What can I do for you, officer?
I'm looking for a suspect. I've seen a woman with red hair seem to be on the run.
Afraid not, officer. I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
Nina seems pretty eager for you to return.
I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days.
You know what,
Time to
Morel?
go back.
Ignore the fascist.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
No, the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it?
Really? She sighted the Phasmid?
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
You can go back to the whirling and warm up. Come back to check the traps later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
Tell me about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly. So I'm sure they'll do the trick.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
Yes. What?
Did you know Gary was hiding?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Morale. I'm going to tell you. Dishonesty, disloyalty, Your friend's a fascist. I mean, they're kind of one and the same.
Thanks.
Okay. What if we check the traps for
I
you?
didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
We're looking for someone hiding on this very coast. Looking for another might lead us from one to another.
Why not? At least it will give us the excuse to look into a lot of reeds.
That it will. That it absolutely will. I hope you brought your good boots.
What do I do if I encounter the Phasmin?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter the Phasmin in
That's
the wild?
highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
I don't want this. Thank you very
Your
much.
choice. As I said, the chances of you encountering the Phasmid are next to zero.
But you feel you should have it on you. Something bad might happen. Don't mess around. Take the pheromone. It'll make you sexier.
Where are the
There
traps?
are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Don't mess around. Take the pheromone and make it sexy. But then Inland Empire. You feel as you should. Okay. All right. Is this gonna make me smell bad? This seems like. All right. Change my mind. Spray me with the pheromone. Oh God.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
All right.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the Whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital?
I'll get going. Okay. So what did this fucker say about these? Okay. Land's End, near the Feld building. Northeast of the Feld building. Took them trap where else just set up. Trap near the boathouses west of the Feld building. Oh boy, fuck me. Alright. Is this the Feld building? So what did he say? Northeast of the Feld building? No, this is the Feld building.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Oh. I might be able to go in there. Why are we helping with these traps? This feels... care about insects. Is this a trap? He did say like right. He said behind a small oh, so maybe here. Oh, there it is.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. The reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
No, green. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting fresh air.
I meant no offense. Just...
Let's see if I can open this door. See what I need. Probably physical instrument.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
This structure been used to take a shot.
From here to the wiring, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
It's a red check, so we're not gonna risk it. Check the trap near the boathouses west of the Feld building. Well, I was hoping to go in those doors, but if they haven't been used in a while, we should check in there at some point, back in the church.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Any idea what's down
No
there?
idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Might find Ruby
We
down
might
there.
find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
Put on there.
I hope not.
Oh.
There's no echo and no answer.
Interesting. Interesting. Voice is interesting.
A familiar apparatus lie behind you. The ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
You know, I'll make it absolutely clear. I don't actually believe in the phasmids.
Of course. Noted.
Can I go over there? Okay, I guess not.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay night after night. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
The lieutenant stretches his back.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Seen anyone suspicious
No,
around?
I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
You were here yesterday.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Okay, I was able to click on those steps. I'm not touching anything. I'm letting it. Oh no, I can't. Okay, maybe we can go around the back. Can I even get there though? It'd have to be down here, maybe. Okay, guess I cannot go there. Why would there be steps there? Oh, try to talk to him a little bit more. He says one funny thing. Okay.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Hear about the film.
Sure. What's on your mind?
What do the revolutionaries do with these advanced tape
They
computers?
used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases, the most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What's that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
The field built this boat.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
Back to the engineers, the company, the people.
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
He means that. The boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
Oh, God. I don't want to say that. I don't want to teach this poor child about the plight of the proletariat. I don't want to tell this poor child. Yes, do you know what a bourgeoisie is? Oh, tape computers, right.
Tape computers.
I suppose if you don't teach them young... How do the tape computers work? They work like radio
Actually,
computers.
no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Humpty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Humpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Humpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Humpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Okay, the Humpty Dumpty Dum Center. Paul Ockerman, Keith, and Guy Juiced. Guy Juice sounds like kaiju.
The Humpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Humpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are
It's
ever in
such
the
a
market
joke.
for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
That was the thing. Oh, that's funny. Also, why did my closed captioning just fail? The fuck? The page is 404 now. That's not a good sign. Okay, well, I guess I'll... We don't have closed captioning right now.
Made of black film and folded tape.
It's Humpty Dumpty Dum. Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
The felt
Yes,
playback.
the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries
Who
destroy it?
knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
Oh God, what the fuck? God, I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to do the Humpty Dumpty Dum Center. Okay, we do have an extra point though, so we should look. So this gives us extra shivers. Increase pain. This is huge because this means even failed checks can heal us. Perceptions hide. Speed gives 1 psi. Does it mean like the drug speed? Is that what it means? All intellect learning caps. Okay, well then this isn't really super useful for us because perception, we still have a lot more to go in there. I might get rid of this one because it gets rid of our authority and it reduces our visual calculus. But left-wing dialogue bonuses get us plus 4 XP, but we're not really using those because they're all about murder, and we're not a big murder fan. That's useful. That's useful. Wasteland of Reality. That's we're still looking on that one. Fair weather. That could be useful. We don't know. -1 logic is fine because it increases for all these. I mean, that's like one to get rid of in the future, but I think we're going to get rid of the Mazovian socioeconomics. Just because it's as sad as it is. It sad as it. Well, wait. Learning cap for perception or this one. Well, you could do this one because we're not doing drugs. This we haven't done any. So learning cap for perception raised to 5. Or this one. This one, I think get rid of this one because it's getting down 2 of our things. So either we do finger pistols, the Guillaume and Demian, Humpty Dumpty Dum, snapping doesn't help. What should we do? Should we do the finger pistols because it's fun? Should we do... I think we should do the finger pistols. Just because it'll be funny. I've done it.
2 seagulls circle in the sky. You look up and think, really? Or was there a 4th prototype that remains hidden in the mausoleums below Cold City?
I also like
But
the
of
idea...
course. What else?
I also like the idea that he's like, God, this communism just, it's just, I don't want to kill anyone. I just want to be a super cool cop. I don't know what honor is from. Can I like go under the deck? So how the fuck do I get to... Do I need to open these maybe? Oh, interesting. Okay.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Maybe I have to come up through the sewer system. I don't think you can go up that way. I think you have to go around this way.
Hello, mister.
Your name Ruby.
Ruby. Ruby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl. but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then Uller.
Kids.
Oh. What's that you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Pleased to meet you, Lambie.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Goodbye.
Bye!
She's adorable. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. Oh God. Let's see. How did I get over here? Okay, I don't remember how I got up that thing. I made some tea because I didn't have any caffeine this morning from my protein drink. And now I'm just sad and depressed. Well, I'm not depressed. I'm joking. But I could feel the caffeine withdrawal. So admittedly, how do I get up here? I don't remember how I did this. Was it like you had to go all the way around here? Instigator be inside. Instigator? What? Why am I having that thought? Instigator? What instigator? Huh? What instigator? Am I dumb?
Nothing has changed.
Am I turning into fucking... because I have the fedora and the long coat, am I turning into the, Dick Allen? What was his name? Richard Allen. Not Allen. What was the... I have his... I don't have one of the books. I don't remember.
6 crumbling petals.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the
Milan,
Revolution.
thank you.
Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that.
Who pinned them?
The revolutionaries, so the communers and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
It's a flower blossom in early
yes,
spring.
but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none. Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Gemrot, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
Didn't we say something about the floorboards in here? No, okay.
On the table, you see an old mirror hang.
That's a massive yacht. Hello.
I'll just keep the Corder Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day.
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Corder Lacey red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
So how do you like it around here?
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Nope. Don't look at it.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Try not to be scared. This no. Right to be scared. This is all your fault.
Maybe.
Above you, there forms a quilt of alto cumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This Isola?
Yes. In Cielinde.
No, you haven't told me how they found
Well,
it.
your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. It's a pity. Most of these people will never know what this place means, this island of matter, or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
It was good running into.
Godspeed, detectives.
Thank you, ma'am. Do keep an eye on your boat.
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with?
What's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
My sword does come with a story.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy.
just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation?
From time to
tactics?
time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Why, if they're so sick-headed?
Yes, I enjoyed the way he bled.
Hey, yo.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
The harbour seawall endures the wash of the freezing waves. Many things wash up against it and onto the beaches of Revachol. Some inanimate, some just no longer alive. You shudder.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Parents really the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
No, okay. Jesus. Alright, so... It doesn't feel appropriate. I mean, the woman just told him about her dead husband. Oh, it's right here. I didn't even see
it. It takes you a moment. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locust. No phasmid either. But still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Do you get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap?
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
You're right, but I still need to tell the cryptozoologist for those.
But after that, we get back to our own assignments. We've done a thorough survey of the coast now. Just running around is no longer useful.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and you look to the dark shadow of the Feld building in the distance, drawing you to it. What a strange sensation. Once this is done, should you ask the wind again?
I guess we're going to the Feld building? I'm being drawn to it. Or did it mean like the traps by the Feld building? There was one here.
You've checked.
Nope. Okay. Or is this isn't because this isn't the Feld building. This is the. No, I think Harry's just going insane. There was a broken sewage pipe, right? I just don't remember where it is. It looks like it originates somewhere in here, so I don't think I can go into it anyways. Oh, okay. It wants you to talk. I didn't even think about talking to the. I didn't want to pull the hair.
Our tenant,
You
the
reckon
police.
when you Ruby around here?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the Union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another Union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
You know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Well, I did go in here. Yeah, I said. See, they made a whole thing about the floorboards before.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack,
I caught
it's
that
clear
like 2
one
days
of
ago.
them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber.
Isn't for a breech loader like
The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
It didn't highlight because he like when I first was in here, he goes, "Oh, the floorboards creak. One of them seems loose."
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Why was there a
What can
bullet
I help
under
you
the
with?
floorboards in your shop?
Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
Rented the room to him.
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
You know, right.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was
She
this?
came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm
So
sure
she
we have a few.
Left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
The dogs.
She probably heard the Lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Kim, she must have heard your Kanema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is the room left exactly
I
as she left
cleaned
it?
it, like I always do.
Was there anything in there?
No,
The truth, sire.
What is she like,
she's
Ruby?
good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left a bullet in there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She had any technical equipment, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made.
Okay.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset. She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She
Yeah, I
tried to
have an
leave
idea.
quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Of course we
Are
go.
you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The Feld Electric Mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hi there.
I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
Some questions
Sure.
for you. Hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fuck, I can't up my empathy right now. Shit. Okay, never mind. I don't trust this woman. I'm telling you that is right now. I don't trust her.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see. Goodbye, officer.
She's whistling a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new, but that's not really what I wanted to. For getting me and my friend. Sure.
You've seen a red woman.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Long shadows, short shadows, quiet shadows of local children, loud shadows, drunks, and also a shadow made of sticks. You breathe on your hands for warmth.
Seeing what you're trying to do here, that doesn't seem like a good sign.
Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance.
Short,
and us
red
also
hair.
help turn this hellhole around.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Alright, we can dance. Oh, we should wait though, because we have -2 from our one of our thoughts right now. It's from the finger pistols one, which is almost done.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the Headless Falcon Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
Who back? She's...
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily.
Okay, forget about this.
No, it would have been beautiful. Really tiny, thoughtful, clever.
Yes, what is it? What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. You see, a slogan used to, above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls, that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
I feel like another
Indeed,
space.
somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Could Ruby be
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower maybe.
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb. Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen did not. And now you're just standing there in the pale of the morning, with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
You've seen me fail 97. Anyway, how do we find
How
her?
do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
It fails if we don't find
Then,
her.
if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it, in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
She's down there.
She's down there, but what's big?
Okay. Why?
Looked everywhere
Right.
else.
How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Climb through it. And through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Finger pistols, 9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had? It would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight. rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180? Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle? What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Oh, where's the adventure
This really
spirit?
has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
It won't hurt to try.
Yes, it could hurt a lot.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Come on, Kim, just teleport. Some pushy ass shit. Can't climb a ladder. Can I go up here? No. Okay, well, down we go. I'm sorry, is there no way? Oh no. I'm sorry, this looks like a basement. Oh, he's right here. How'd you get in here?
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's that?
What do you mean who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help.
You mean we could have gone in this whole time?
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How'd you even get
After
there?
you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
At least we know a quick way in and
Yes,
out.
we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
Illusionary.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of. Outside the window, desolation. Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand, where it melts almost instantly. On rooftops, it lingers.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Yeah, we can't see the whirling rag shot.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
Shushenka, right?
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Shushenka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
Yes!
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner
Okay,
of
it's
the
Comrade
portrait.
Mazov.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
You should move into here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
It's after
You
his
mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Let's go. Upstairs. There's more one than the other. Yeah, I really wish we had a gun right now. Buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel
No.
something?
What do you mean?
Pain, strange
I
tingling.
don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Saw them 2 footprints with the right
Looks
ones
like
on.
our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
At the Union leader, but I'm getting in from him. We should talk
You're
to
right.
him more.
However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty our hands, but
In this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean.
We're running a serial number. And the
you
victim's
think
down.
we should finish running it now? Maybe you're right. It might not be as useful later.
It's a minor point. Don't worry too much about this. There are bigger fish.
Check the booth rockets. I want to hear why it's empty.
Why not? Whatever goes down might also affect her. The Union is watching her closely now.
Not closely enough, you suspect. But still, good idea to visit her once more.
I bet he thinks
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Okay, so you're saying save. Should I go back and do all those other things, or... I don't have a gun. I don't think you can get out of the building. It did look like I could. Oh yeah, here we go. Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. Well, I'm not too fussed about the cryptozoology. I'm sure there's some interesting world building there, but I gotta stay in character. I'm not fussed about the Union either. I gotta stay in character. I don't think we would just say like, okay, there's a possibility of suspects here. I think the character that we've built would be of the mindset that we need to push in. Because who knows who will say what. You know? So we gotta do what makes sense in character.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Oh, it's the Pale.
It's like 1,000 radio stations.
She said she was making a Pale generator
into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways. No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
What's happening?
I'm using a Pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency, blasted from that Pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw your equations, ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at. A Pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the Pale more manageable.
Oh, this isn't like creating the
With
Pale.
a lot
okay.
of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the Pale. Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the Pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for Pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
You experienced it yourself.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Where'd you get your hands on
I
this
built
thing?
it myself.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
So like this
No.
turbo.
Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Retinol at this pork with the man.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops, and of herself merely as prey.
But could you turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Damn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not
Yeah, it's
like
my
a
gun.
murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but she can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How'd you know we were
I
coming?
heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Behind bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
Why hide the bullet, though?
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
You shoot Lay.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
When I threatened to arrest her, classy bloke, she told me everything.
Oh, well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
And boys told us you were on the coast.
My boys?
Yeah, Ruby Boys, formerly the Ruby Boys, formerly the Hardy Boys.
I don't even understand what you're trying to get at here. Oh, doesn't even matter. How can they be my boys when they're not even my friends? Those guys liked me, I know it. This is what happens to people whom people like. How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
What wasn't it? You called me a human can opener. It's not personal. I opened
did,
it up.
didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
I do it. Ask him questions and have some for
Like
you.
what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Did you say he's a likable
I didn't
person?
like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Nothing more personal you had against him?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me, and definitely not a reason to off someone.
Did you feel protective
Yeah,
of me?
sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like, when the shoes didn't match, but then the shoes were down here, that was an interesting sign.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think she's perjuring herself.
I'm listening.
You have an alibi.
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't
You
account
mean
for.
the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Which was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball
No,
much?
Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
Mysterious pinball machines are pretty mysterious rooms.
Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
What kind of mysteries interest you?
Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking.
She looks you in the eye impassively, making it clear that she's not planning to comment on the matter
I
any
don't mind the
further.
mystery. There's a secret way from the whirling bar to
Don't
the
know
roof.
it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it.
I did say that.
downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You're running drugs for the union. I better your
So,
law.
Heart of Gold
Told you.
Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
Maybe twist the knife, just in case. Make her more desperate.
No, he didn't. I found my own way.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
You had a financial incentive to kill the Mac.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
Well, you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Street flowers for class.
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
You didn't need me.
No, I did not.
You liked her
I
a lot.
considered her a good friend, yeah.
Peeping one of your
Wow.
hobbies.
Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm just not following your insinuations, Detective.
It's just the
Look,
hole.
I'm not aware of any hole in Claudia's wall. And if I had been, I would have told her to get it sealed. That's what friends do.
You haven't been watching it at all.
Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room, and very difficult to look away. But travel enough and you realize For the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
She wanted to do more than just friends.
So that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away with
That's
it.
a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts who didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Clausia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
What happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
Said you threatened her.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
By the way, DeLorean tragedies are still held in high regard for innovation in language and motifs. They are also known for overwrought emotions leading to catastrophic outcomes.
Despite everything, you helped her by staging dementia.
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer. Go ahead.
You have a gun.
And?
What kind of gun is it?
A Nachtway 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Where'd
The
you get
gun
it?
store.
Both
Trigger
guns.
Happy Jacks.
Does it sound like a
What
name
did
of a
you
real
think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Give me the other gun.
Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
Yeah. Evidence. Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
If you kill him, why
I
hide?
saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
Interesting.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
He's a puta madre.
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Bullshit. Trying to throw me off. No one says that.
Oh, yes, they do. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
What's my name? If you must know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt
Yeah, fuck.
motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
I've heard of him. He's dangerous. No. He's dangerous.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
Yes, of course. Are you
Of
scared
you?
yet?
No, not really.
What'd you do to
You've
Madre?
been
anyway?
to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing, possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Hey, something wrong with
Yeah,
that?
you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
But who was in
Well,
this
it
one?
wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else?
One
can
of the
you tell
guys
me?
seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are. Literally.
Yeah, they're right outside. With guns.
I've faced worse.
She hasn't. She hasn't gone up against 3 armed people before. And she believed.
He killed the mech.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him. And there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
I have to send a
She
night.
eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
So you knew something was wrong
No,
with the
I
video.
really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Seemed you have it prepared when
What?
you got there.
No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
It's also...
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lady
As I
herself?
keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Eh, fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
You know what the bunker next door?
What bunker?
Communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
Here we go.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell.
You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes, it is.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
What options?
You know.
Maybe I can talk her out of it.
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Please, just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you
Day
go.
of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant,
I want
and
that gun.
disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
What if we just let the murderer go?
I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check it out.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipses, she was going through a tough time. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th. Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
You're really Puta Madre.
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting.
She didn't do it, then maybe it's good we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
True.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Then who do you think killed the
Glacier was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or
no one heard the
maybe
shot.
she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her.
Secret meetings on the roof? Someone coming up to the back entrance?
One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Back to the rags. I still have this idea that the mercenaries killed him. Like, killed his own to stage a civil war. But might end soon, because I imagine there's still a good amount of the game left. Why can't I teleport? Game? Well, that can't be good. Pepper, I imagine I still have more to this game. Or is it like almost done? Okay. No, I won't. I'll do the important thing, I guess, then, and then... Alright. Well, maybe we'll finish it Tuesday or whatever, but... Because I don't have I can't stream tomorrow because I have to drive my grandma. So... It'll have to be on Tuesday. Unless you think I should finish it today, like...
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Arm yourself with anything you can. Unless you have nothing. Because you didn't find your lost gun, then just walk to your death. I can talk you out of it, whatever it is. You're too likable to die. Don't worry.
Not sure if you're ready for what lies
Then
ahead.
you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
I think it's better to do it next time. Okay. Shit. I don't like how he's like, well, you didn't find your gun. Tits up. Alright, so I shouldn't... Should I do the... Should I go into town or should I end right here? Whatever you think. I'll take your guidance. How much time do you have left? I mean, whatever. I have plenty of time. But, like, if you think... Like... Well, I'll hear your thoughts. Because, like, if this is going to lead into, like, the final act, then I can do the thing that leads into it. Or I can end right there. See what you say. Okay, so like going into this is gonna end the game, basically, is what you're saying? Can I equip myself with disco? Okay, so if I go in right now, is this gonna end the game? It won't end the game, is all I say. All right, fuck it. Let's just see where this leads.
I'm all out of shits to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt.
Whoa.
We need to talk this through.
Who
all
is
right?
this?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Kim, what's going on here?
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
Who is this? Also, oh, fuck! I didn't think about that. Yeah, she would of course have had the vantage point. I said it was her. I said she was the fucking mercenary. I said she was the fucking mercenary. I said she was the fucking mercenary. I can't believe it. I fucking can't believe it. I just saw the person up top, and I'm like, oh, that's the mercenary overlooking this town. And then we went up there and met Classe. Oh, I guess it isn't her. She was the fucking mercenary. Of course she fucking was.
The Kipt is merciful.
Oh, that's not her.
Willing to spare
Never
us
mind.
if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
That's awkward. Okay, it wasn't her. Okay, it's not her. Unless this is Classe.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
Whoa. He's kind of spooky. Rude Honkumberlin.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed.
Do you like my Pidge? Do you like my aura? Carrying the boombox. Boom, 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 doo, doo, doo. Hey, hey, what the matter? Should I just run in? Should I just run and get between them? I'm doing it. Stop! This is the police! Boom box, boom box, boom box.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
Boom 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 doo doo doo.
Pig fuck! You're probably gonna get killed too. I think I'm gonna kill you. I didn't think I had it in me to kill a cop.
To your left, you hear the lieutenant cock his gun.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. You really, really should have a gun in your hand by now. Or something dangerous. This feels
I have a
scary.
boombox.
No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around.
Oh, was I supposed to keep one of my hands empty for the finger guns? Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
I guess I could put Ruby under the bus. Someone else. Someone who's not here right now.
How fucking convenient.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
Shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it was a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Why doesn't he believe me?
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud.
He was shot. He wasn't
in a
hung.
Public place.
Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver. 8 rounds in the barrel. The gun slowly sways in his hand from the inebriation.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
And they confessed they were lying. Okay, no one's shot.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
Ugh. Think of argument.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. I have some trivia, too. Get him interested.
Thanks,
in
Encyclopedia.
facts. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
You called Downo once. What happened?
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extrajudicial funky time, burned villages. Shit that sounds bad on the radio. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Crenell for much longer, either. Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
It's not gonna forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
Working together. She knew you were out of control. She told me. I don't know if that's a good idea to say she's out of control. Is that a good idea? That seems like a bad idea to provoke him.
Fucking waste this fuck!
You're all drunk. Look at your... where's Klaus? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
You're all drunk. Look at yourself.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment's impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah, I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Who is that? I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer?
gunner, the raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Cloven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Counts the figure.
About 50 little stick figures. All of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end.
Ooh.
These men served in Seminai, the native islanders.
Kills black people.
That's right. Plenty of kips here in Revachol, too.
T, let's fucking do it.
Gene.
Guess we tried talking about the hangman.
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
He doesn't seem stable at all.
Even better, it will further destabilize
Oh boy.
him,
Alright, we're
costing
getting
time
shot.
And maybe even lives.
I feel like I got to know your dead friend during our investigation.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
Why did I not find my
What's that, Loincloth? I can't hear you. Sounds like you got your mouth full of dick. Rude.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Kim, you mean you never find out who killed your brother? I've been withholding information.
Kill him.
Oh boy.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you. A low shot rings. You feel a tapping, like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate.
Oh, good thing I fucking wore that.
You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Hit the rifle.
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented.
Go for
the
the gun.
sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
It's okay, I can take it. Oh, I thought I would be able to take it. Not gonna lie.
You can't. There is.
Oh, so close!
Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. a distant blur as you recede into it.
Dog.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background, you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them, like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Live fast, die old.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
No, Kim!
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips. Your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight.
There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
There is a radio in the distance, a radio of the world, playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Canema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
I'm sorry, what? Kim.
Sunrise, Arabellon.
The piss jacket, you took it off? Wait, what? What is this about? So, I'm gonna give Rudy and Dasher a treat. For the Rudies. Dasher, do you want a treat? Go, buddy. You want to? Was that good? Yeah, that is good. What Jackie's talking about? What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The Major gave the command. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him.
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
The piss jacket thing, I think I saw that in the achievements. Why am I getting... That shouldn't be showing up if I didn't give him the actual jacket. But now I want to give him a piss jacket. I didn't know it was a piss jacket. Also, there's an achievement for playing pinball. I should have played pinball. Gosh darn it. Recruit Detective Kim Circus. Okay. Fine. I don't know what jacket you're talking about. I don't have a jacket.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Titus is
Yes. You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me. I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties on the Union
5.
side? Too?
Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
Titus
Yes.
is dead. And that's...
All.
I don't see how it could have gone any better.
Let's face it, officer. It could have gone a little better. You could have been armed. It was my mistake too. I should have attacked. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long ago?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
How bad am I?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire. We will see.
You won't be able to dance much. That's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though.
Someone from my station come to see me. Yeah. Good. Don't need
I
them.
called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Okay.
I'm sure they're worried about you.
No, they would be here if they were truly worried.
Better not agitate yourself further.
Sorry. He may have some idea, but he's not gonna get into it with you.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
No, I stationed the
I
retreat.
did.
Thank you.
No need.
Yeah.
Easy now.
Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
Your disco days are
Your
done.
disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Efrater.
Did she say sunrise?
Sunrise parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war
The
today?
gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
Happens
I
now.
honestly don't know.
But I don't know why.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Kill the hang...
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
Goddamn footprint.
Yes, God curse the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
It's creeping out there.
What is? Something.
Maybe
What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
No, it is connected.
Okay,
What about the hole? Someone was
I don't
checking
know.
out.
That's been there for years.
Still a 28% possibility the shot came from a
We
distance.
should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
There are all these bunkers and weapon
We could
caches.
find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
How hard could it be to find a bell
It's
mount?
extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
You know, thinking about solving crimes.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It's hard.
It really is very hard. Are you ready to limp?
I'm
Good.
ready.
Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Let's check our
Why
room
not?
upstairs.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
I think this will increase my health. Yeah. Well, so I didn't solve everything with disco. It's a shame. How much more of the game would you say I have? Like, should I do it for another day, or are we very close to the end?
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
I thought I was dead for a
Back
moment.
there on the plaza, I think you very nearly had a heart attack. Alcoholism has damaged you more than bullets have. We should go.
There's not much left. Like, an hour? 2 hours? 3 hours? What do you think? How do I stop running?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. See you at the return. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
This gift.
I am not drawing my gun, yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay?
Seems she left in a
It's
hurry.
hardly surprising.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked.
I'm taking her drugs.
The medicine cabinet, pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift
I
was
always
in-
took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Hefreiter. Should we go?
Okay. Alright. 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 There's no need to call me names. Red thread made of light leads up the room. Well, no, I didn't, but you know. I can be hopeful.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a ray. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Just trying to tell this truck.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on the island. Sunk into sea water. Saw it through the
I
corner.
remember.
Would she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
In point of order, we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem
I
enthusiastic.
just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go down.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
An anti-air gun on the ruins of one.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Maybe someone in the fishing village can help clump of houses on the
Maybe.
coast.
There were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go.
Or we take that tunnel. I think it's a tunnel. Well. Fucking Kuno is still here. How did this motherfucker survive? Oh my god, of course he survived. Also, the window still looks broken from here, even though it's been repaired. Man. Alright, let's save it there. Oh my god, what if Kuno was... What if it was Kuno the whole time? What if Kuno is like this secret sniper sleeper agent, taking out people left and right? It's a joke. All right. Let me check one more thing. Okay. All right. Chat, lots of love. I will see you all on Tuesday. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, but Tuesday, because like I said, I have to take my grandma to the doctor. So Tuesday, we'll try to play more Disco Elysium, and we might finish this up. We will see. I've got a whole list of games that we can play next. I might put it to a poll, or I might have to look at what I'm thinking. So I thought it might feel tough to end on this now. It is kind of tough. I'm excited, but like that feels like a whole new area for us to search, and I don't know how big it is. So, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I have a whole bunch of games. So I have well, we'll talk about it. We can talk about it, and I can maybe put it up to a poll, or I'll just see what I'm feeling for. All right, chat, lots of love. We'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye.